I passed my funding challenge in my first try, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I did right, what I did wrong, and how you can pass your next funding challenge. Now, if you're new to this channel, do consider subscribing because I'm gonna give away 10 funded accounts for free very soon. And so if you wanna be a part of it, subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. With that out of the way, let me first tell you when exactly I bought this account and how much time it took for me to complete the challenge. And after that, I'll tell you what exactly I learned from this experience and how you can also pass your next funded account. So I bought my funding challenge from Funding Pips. Until now, my experience with them has been very good. Their customer service is great, they have a very good track record, and also they don't have any sort of predatory rules that make you lose your funding account. And so if you want to buy an account from them, there is a link in the description. As you can see in the payment history over here of my account, there is only one payment that I've made, which means I've only purchased a challenge once and not before that. And that means this is my first ever challenge. I completed my challenge on the 2nd of June, and now you might have a question in your mind. Why did it take so long for me to complete my challenge? What went wrong in between? And so I'll answer that in just a very short while. Once I purchased the challenge, it only took me 12 days to complete the first stage of the challenge, and it says 7 days over here because it is not counting the weekends and the days where I did nothing. Now after this is where my problem started. In the second stage of the challenge, I already made the 2% profit out of the 5% target. But then something happened in my personal life because of which my mental state got destabilized. Now this is where I should have stopped trading and taken a break for a few days. But I still continued to trade. At the same time, the markets also became unfavorable and my balance went from a high of 5,109 all the way down to 4,517, and I was just $17 away from losing the challenge. In between this, Funding Pips decided to migrate my account from TradeLocker to MT5, and so you see a closed TradeLocker account over here. To compensate for this, they gave me a free 2-step pro account, but I didn't really care about it and I used it to just test some extreme ideas of mine, and because of which I hit my daily loss limit in that account, and so you see it as not passed. Anyways, coming back to my main account, I was dangerously close to hitting my max loss limit, but then I realized something. It was better for me to take trades on hourly time frames rather than taking it on lower time frames because I was almost getting same risk to reward ratios but better win rate and much more peaceful price action. So I decided to shift my focus to hourly time frames and take that one last trade which was going to decide if it was game over for me or not. Well, as you must have guessed by now, that trade did hit my target and I got some breathing space. And from there, I managed to get my account balance back up to almost 4,900 by playing it a little safe. But the story is far from over because then the markets again started to lose momentum and I started to hit my stop losses again. And my balance went from 48.75 all the way down to 45.66 again. Now here's where I learned another thing about taking trades on higher time frames. It's that when markets are good, you'll get multiple trades in different pairs altogether. Like when I got a good setup in Euro USD, there was also a similar looking setup forming in GBP USD too. And if I got a good setup in USD JPY, chances were that there was also a similar looking setup forming in USD CHF or USD CAD. And so I only took single trades because I was trading conservatively, and because of that I missed out on a lot of opportunities that the market gave me. And somewhere inside I was fearful of the fact that I'll lose the challenge, and because of that I was trading conservatively. But then I just said, F it. If I lose, and I'll just try again. Soon enough, the market momentum got back and I started trading fearlessly, and because of that my account balance went from 45.66 all the way up to 42.50 in almost a straight line, and because of that I also did complete my funding challenge. Finally! This was a few days ago, and after that my account went for a review, and after 2 days I got an email saying that my account had passed the review, and I went on to sign the contract and finally got my credentials for the master account. Now that you know how I passed my funding challenge in the first try, here are all the insights that you can take away from this that can help you pass your funded challenge next time. First off, if you're not profitable already, don't think about buying funding challenges, or please stop taking funding challenges from now on. And this is because more capital does not mean that you'll stop making losses. You'll probably make a $100 loss where you were making a $10 loss before. Second, try to take trades on higher time frames. And I know this is a debatable point, and because everyone has their own way of trading, it might not really be correct. But if you're struggling to make money, just try to take trades on higher time frames for once and see how it fits you. Chances are that you might find it better for you. It's as simple as trading breakouts and breakdowns of major supports and resistances. Like, just look at these trades that I've taken. Notice how simple they are, but they still made me good amounts of money. Third, if you're not in the right state of mind or if you're currently mentally unstable, just stop trading for a while. I know this sounds like a very obvious point, but trust me, I've seen a lot of people who forcefully trade when they are not in the right headspace and then lose a lot of money. Fourth, risk less than 1% in a single trade. I say so because on prop firms you cannot make a lot of losses. Most of the prop firms have a maximum loss limit of 10% and some have an even smaller limit of only 6%. And so if you take too much risk in just a single trade, things probably will end very badly for you. Sure, taking a little less risk might mean that it might take you a little more longer to clear your funding challenge, but it will give you more room for mistakes and help you stay longer in the game. The fifth point is that when the market is good and the momentum is great, you should not hesitate to go a little more aggressive. And this might seem like a contradiction to the previous point, but what I mean by this point is that you should not hesitate to take multiple trades at once when the momentum is good and great setups are being formed in the market. The sixth point is the one that most people don't consider, and that is choosing the right prop firm for you that fits your trading style. Every prop firm has different set of rules, and some of these rules can be a deal breaker for you because of the way you trade. Like the news trading rule. If you're a trader who trades on fundamentals, then a restriction on news trading in a funding challenge will make your strategy completely unusable in it. And so you have to consider multiple such rules before buying a funding challenge. I'm soon coming with a video on how to choose the right prop firm for you based on your needs and trading style. So do subscribe to my channel for that. So this is everything that I learned from my first ever funding challenge, and the next time I try to complete a challenge, I think it will take me much lesser time because of everything that I learned in this experience. And the next time I'll also be documenting the whole journey from buying the account to passing it so that you guys can get a much better understanding of how I trade. So if you are into that type of content, you know what to do. Anyways, that was it for today, and if you like this video till the end, please do consider sharing it with your friends so that they can also benefit from it. And thank you very much for watching till the end, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye bye.